Welcome back to our channel. My name is Melanie. We're doing budgeting and cash stuffing. This is our third video in our series, which is very exciting. This is my binder that I keep everything in. Still going strong. So again, welcome back. This is our third week of this channel, and our train is going very slow. It's kind of like that train where it says,
I think I can, I think I can, I think I can.
I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. But we can. In this video, we're going to do our August 5th paycheck and bills. We're going to do our paycheck breakdown. We're going to do if I broke my budget last week or last paycheck. We finally get to do a savings challenge. I told you I was going to start one this week, and I am. We're always working for progress, not perfection. This is something that I'm trying to be very clear about. Everybody is on a different journey, and they start at different times. There was a woman that I found online a couple nights ago where she had just started her journey. She said it was her first paycheck stuffing, but she had already had money in the envelopes. So she had already been stuffing prior, but it was just the first video that she had made. This is from the start. I stuffed my very first time with you guys. I am figuring out each week things I like and things I don't like. Every video that I watch, every person that I see on YouTube is completely different, and you will be different also. How you budget your money, how much you can budget each paycheck, what you budget for is all going to be different because everybody's needs is different. I don't want you to get discouraged because you see someone that's stuffing $600-700 in one video and you're only able to stuff $50. You can start somewhere. I have such a large debt right now. I am only able to stuff about $100 to $130 each paycheck. This is only my paycheck. I don't use my husband's money. He pays for all of our large bills. He pays for our mortgage. He pays for all of the car insurance and the higher bills of the house. I have the lower bills. We were able to get him debt-free from his truck, his credit cards, everything except for the house, the mortgage. He's completely debt-free. So we're going to get me on to debt-free. So this is why we started this challenge, why we started this budgeting, because I saw it on Jody Dunn.
Hello, hello, hello.
And that's who originally I found out about stuffing envelopes. She does a couponing channel, and she also has a decluttering cleaning channel. So I had never known about cash envelopes before her. So I really want to thank her and give her my appreciation for turning me into this world, because the budgeting community is amazing. Everybody is so helpful, so caring. They understand what you're going through. They're willing to help you. And it's a wonderful community to be in. So if you're deciding to start your budgeting journey or cash stuffing journey, you've come to a great spot here on YouTube. And I hope to be here for a while and make lots of friends and help lots of people. And I hope to get help back, because each time we make a video, we get critiqued on it. You can tell us what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong, what you like, what you don't like. And that helps us understand where your mindset is and how we can help ourselves better. So that's a long-winded introduction, but let's get on to some fun stuff. So I listed every one of my paychecks throughout till the end of this year of 2022, and I wrote down how much my bills are. This one is week 3. This is what I thought I was going to do. This is what I expected. This is what I ended up paying. So it left me with a $250 window so I could get my kids clothes. I was counting on this window to have money for our kids' back to school stuff. I did have some in my checking account that I was saving for this, but I was hoping that I could get some money set aside to where I wasn't using all of that money that was in our checking account. And I didn't. So this is my August 5th paycheck breakdown. I can talk. This was not my first day, I promise. Just a little tired from going to the pool today. So this is my August 5th paycheck breakdown. So we have the 7th and the 17th. I now have medication that I need to factor into it. I figure I'm just going to factor it in on my beginning of the month paychecks. I have orthodontist payment for my middle son. It's $130 a month. I'm going to offset my medication with his orthodontist payment. That way it's not a big chunk coming out every paycheck. So here's my breakdown. I broke down each one of these categories and I put it down into the bottom instead of saying, okay, this is what I start with and then subtracting and stuff like that, like the budget mom does. I just put it all over here and subtracted. So my bills for this paycheck is $109. My variances is $360. It's for groceries and gas, the only two variances that I really have. My sinking funds, I have over here. Originally, kids' school was not on here. I just added that towards the end because I wasn't sure how much money I was working with for their school stuff. So I just added it on here. I'm not adding anything into miscellaneous right now because I need a buffer in my account and I can't do that with the monies that I have right now. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this one or just put like maybe $5 in it. So these sinking funds equaled $376, even though that was being used right away. I budgeted $246. And for the first time in the 24 years that I've been a mom, so 19 years that my kids have been going to school, I was under budget. My kids spent, the two younger boys only spent less than $200 on both of them. That was clothes and supplies that they needed. Partially because they had gotten clothes this summer and they had leftover school supplies because every year I go over. So this year we didn't have to. So we're under budget. So this is going to be my buffer for this paycheck because I didn't have to spend it. I'm starting my savings challenge of $5 into one of the envelopes. I did get a new binder. You'll see that next. So again, these are all of my totals, and this will be how my budget breakdown is. So $850 minus each one of these categories is a zero balance budget, which is amazing. All right, so on to the savings challenges. This one I'm not sure if I'm going to keep in a jar or if I'm just going to deposit it into my checking account. Also, after looking at this, this is per week. I get paid bi-weekly, so I need to decide how I'm going to do this. Ultimately, I decided it's only $13 for week 52. In week 1 is 25 cents. So when I get paid each time, I think I'm going to take like a large one and a small one somewhere that equals anywhere between $10 and $15. That way I can put it into a jar or an envelope. That way I'm not having a whole bunch of quarters and I can just pull this out at the same time for my sinking funds and just put it into the envelope separately. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I also have this savings challenge. I am going to color these in next time or check them off. I want to make a copy of these or laminate them so I can do them over and over. There's a lot of savings challenges out there. You can look on Pinterest. You can look on Amazon, Etsy. There's tons of free ones and paid ones that you can find out there. I have a whole binder of them. I just want to do smaller ones right now until I can get my credit card debt paid off. And that's exactly what these two are going to go to. This is $1,000. It won't be every week. It'll probably be every paycheck. So it might take me a little bit longer to get this one done, but it will get done. And this one is $344. So that's about $1,344 to put towards one of my credit cards and get it paid off. I am going to do the snowball effect where I pay off one of my credit cards because they all have high interest rates. I'm going to pay off one of them, and then that money is going to go to the next credit card and the next credit card and the next credit card. And I'm hoping within a year I can be debt free from my credit cards. And once I get them paid off, snip, 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 they're going in the trash and I'm canceling them. I don't need them. And once I start getting a savings up there, then you're not going to need a credit card. It's nice to have them, but it's not nice to pay them. My kids always ask me, well, it's free money, right, Mom? No, you have to pay to borrow it. And sometimes you have to pay a lot. So I'm trying to teach them now that it's not worth it. So this is my planner that I keep. It has all of my bills in it. It's color-coded for the days because of work. That has nothing to do with this. But it has all my bills in here that I have to pay. So, like for this paycheck, I had to pay some bills before. This payday, like I said, I only had American Express and one of these, or MasterCard. So this keeps me on track of what I have to pay and when, also along with my other tracker that I had at the beginning of the video. But since the year is about to end, and I know it still has 4 more months, but it's going to go by really quickly, I needed a new binder. And the one thing that I did not like about this one is it doesn't have lines. And in order for me to not make it look sloppy, I need lines. And I didn't want to have some lines on some pages or on some squares and not on others because they don't have any bills. So I looked into getting a new planner. And this is the one that I got. It comes with envelopes and the calendar part and the book. Actually, I got this separately. So this came together. This came separately. I know I said that I wasn't going to get another binder, but I had to get one for next year. This is just bigger for me to keep and look at it at a glance. I love it because it has the lines on the actual calendar. Put in my little trash can. So in my little trash can. All right, so this is the binder. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I'll have to take that out separately. Look kind of stuck in there. I might have to cut it out. So this is how it's going to be. I thought about being able to take this to work, but since I'm going to have envelopes in it until the end of, at least until the end of the year, I am just going to leave it at home since I have my original calendar. So this is going to be for my savings challenges and any larger savings that I'm going to have in here. Maybe I'll use it for like keeping track of like bills that come from the bank. I'll just have them put it in one of these instead. I didn't think about this pot. I'm going to put this envelope in there, and then when I snap my fingers, the rest of them will be in there. So I can make labels for these with my Cricut. I will do that later. But for right now, I just wanted to do these. So it has a large envelope to keep large amounts of money in. And I'll get there sooner or later. So we're going to speed this up. All right. So that took a lot longer than I expected. Good thing I paused the video. I have all these little circles from that little envelope. I'm going to be finding these for days. Days, I say days. Like little confetti. you know, like the Christmas pine needles that you see for 2 months afterwards. All right, so these are my envelopes. This is the part that I was talking about. Has the to-do list, and it has lines on each of the months. So I can go in there with a finer tip pen and write in what bills that I have for now into the spots, and I don't have to worry about putting lines all over the place. It also has like subject for to do. This one says like review, and this one says to do. In the month, I think I'm just gonna, I don't know, maybe keep track of birthdays or something. Probably not use those. Or maybe upcoming appointments that I have. So, yeah, so this is the binder that I love. My favorite color is blue, if you can't tell. I'm going to use these for my savings challenge. So we're going to get into that now. We're going to start stuffing our first book. This is the one that I got off of Amazon. It was my first one. I love this one. It's amazing. It comes with 7 envelopes, and it comes with these budget sheets back here. I'm keeping track of what's in these envelopes in this book. I want to know how much money I have at any point in time, just in case something emergency happens before I am able to get up into my emergency funds. Get my emergency savings, you know, up to where it needs to be for the 3 to 6 months. So this is my book. All right, so this is my favorite part. So car maintenance. Let's get my little money out. Move it over. I never know how to do this video. Like where to put the money, you know. So car maintenance is getting $20. And right now, so we have $20, $40, $60 in car maintenance. And my oil change is due pretty soon. It'll probably be by the time I get paid next time. So that'll be taken out. Christmas is getting $20. It's coming up shortly. So everybody puts their larger bills in the front. I put them in the back because that's how, as a cashier, we've always had it. It's the way it goes. So we have $20, $40, $50 in Christmas right now. Dog care for all those puppy needs is getting $10. We have 2 dogs and they need shots they need shots regularly, and my Yorkie Poo needs grooming. So this is mainly for her. So 10, 20, 35. It doesn't even cover one of her grooming costs. I can't wait to be debt free so I can put more money in here. Okay. On to emergencies. It's getting $20. So we have 20, 30, 40, 5. And for household, we are getting 15. And my money has to go all the same way. So we have 10, 20, 30, and 5 in household. I'm still debating if I want to put this towards my Amazon or something towards the house, like broken appliances, you know, because I still have a broken microwave. Savings is getting 20. So we have 20, 40, 60. Once these hit $100, I'm going to get one of those keepers. I know you know the word, where they put like a fake $100 bill in there. That way it can go into my savings account. I do earn a small interest rate, but I don't want to have a lot of money in the house. So once this hits $100, I'll take it out. I'll put a bill keeper in here and do it that way. Vacation is getting $20. So it has 20, 40, 50, and 60. You know, after you use these envelopes a while, they're not so stiff. When I first started using them, I'm like, these are going to be too small. That's why I got the bigger binder. But now that I'm using them, they are seeming to loosen up a lot. So like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep miscellaneous as this. I am going to take this envelope out. I'm just not sure what I'm going to use it for. And I know I have $5 left, but that's going to be for my challenge. So again, I'm saving. I won't show this every time, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I do keep track of it in the back so I know what I'm doing. I want to make an envelope. That's probably what I'll do. I will probably make this one school stuff for next year and maybe put a couple dollars in there each pay period. I have a granddaughter starting school next year, so I can save some money for her mom. And then a couple years after that, my grandson will start school. So I'll be able to save money for my granddaughter and my grandson and my last son that is in the house. So on to the one binder that I'm going to do. I'm just going to do this one sinking fund or this one savings challenge right here. And I don't know how I'll keep track of it inside. I do have this. I have one of these. It's like 1, 3, 5s, 10s, and 20s. Maybe, I don't know. I know I need to get this one savings tracker smaller. Or I'll just put a label on it for like, you know, quarter savings challenge and then money saving chart challenge. And I'll probably put it right here. I'll just use the stickers that I have that came in with that smaller binder until I get my Cricut one set up. So for this challenge that I'm starting right now, I'm going to put the $5 in here. I don't know which way it ends. I just kind of got them in there. I'm going to put this in here and then we'll just put like a little sticker on here that says money saving chart, money savings challenge or something. And that way it just goes into the larger envelope. And for this one, I'm going to do, so this is what was left over from last week. So I have not decided if I want to do a $1 challenge. Sometimes money can be tight and sometimes you can't put that dollar in there. It just depends. So I think for this savings challenge, since this is going to be my first week, I'm going to do a $5. What do I have? $15, $16, $17, $18. I should have done this off camera, but let's do week 40 and week 32. That's $18. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, $18. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put this in here and go from there. Like I said, it's 2 weeks, so I need to figure like a larger sum and a smaller sum. That way I can put it in there. So the next time you see these, I will check these off. Maybe I'll just highlight them all the way. That way I know I don't have to look for like a check mark. So thank you for sticking with me during this very long video. I apologize. I didn't expect it to be as long as what it did. You never know how long a saving or a budget planner video is going to be, but I hope you liked it. Please comment down below if you like my sort of video. If you have any suggestions for me, I always welcome comments or questions on my videos. Everybody's learning here. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I just want to make it very transparent that I'm learning. So hit the subscribe button down below. Turn on the little bell notification so you get notified when I post my videos. Right now, it's only going to be every 2 weeks until I come into some money. Like get some debt paid off. I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.